Well, hello there, my dear students. It's a pleasure to me to see you again. I hope you are doing well. Today's class is very simple. We are going to talk about relative clauses, or we can also call them relative pronouns, okay? So we are going to be talking about who, which, whose, that, where, and when, okay? I would like to highlight the fact that the word that can be used instead of who and which, okay? Later, I'm going to explain to you with some examples the specific idea, okay? So we are going to use who to refer to people, okay? Which, animals, objects, or ideas. Whose is to indicate possession. That, people, animals, or objects, okay? Where, places, in this case, and when, for time, okay? As you can see right here, we have some notes. A relative pronoun refers to a noun mentioned previously, okay? So we are going to give information about a previously mentioned noun, okay? And they can be used to join two sentences, okay? Let's continue. Usually, there are two sentences joined together by a relative pronoun or clause, okay? So the example that we are going to be using today is with the most common that are who, where, which, and that, okay? Remember, that can be used instead of who or which, okay? There is no problem with this situation because both are possible, okay? The relative pronoun links two sentences and provides information about the noun in the first part. As I told you before, so they give us information about the noun mentioned in the first part of the sentences or the ideas that we can or we want to express in this case. Okay, the example, we have two sentences right here. It's an eco-friendly means of transportation, period. It does not use a motor, okay? So with a relative clause, we are going to join these two sentences by giving just like 1 minute for the whole sentence, okay? So what can you think about this situation? If you were thinking about this, you were totally right, my dear friend. So it's an eco-friendly means of transportation which does not use a motor, or we can also use that does not use a motor in this case. So remember, that can be used instead of which or who, okay? Let's continue. So right here we have the structure and examples, okay? Relative clauses. Use relative clauses to identify or give information about nouns, okay? So use who for people. So here is the example. Sarah shares a class with Russian immigrants who speak 3 languages. As you can see, we are talking about people, Russian immigrants, so that's why we are gonna use who in this case, okay? Use where for places. We went to a place where people recycle their garbage. Okay, as you can see, we are talking about just place. In this case, we are gonna use where. Okay, use which or that for things. That is like the general idea. Okay, so it's a dump which that is controlled by the local authorities. Okay, guys, it's very simple. Let's now practice a little bit, okay? What is the idea? Right here, you are gonna circle the correct pronoun that best completes each sentence, okay? We have A, B, and C. Let's check the first one. I visited a city where which that teenagers were very knowledgeable, okay? B, I met a taxi driver where which who spoke 4 languages. C, we boarded a ferry, yes, where which who took us across the river. Okay, let's check that. So what about A? In this case, I visited a city. Yes, teenagers were very knowledgeable. Okay, so what do you think? If you were thinking about where, you were totally right, my friends. Very good, because we are talking about a place. What about B? I met a taxi driver, spoke 4 languages. Okay, taxi driver, people, person. So what do you think? Who? Perfect. That's it. And the last one, we boarded a ferry where which who took us across the river. Okay, Fairy, what do you think? A thing or a situation. So, in this case, wish. Okay? So, as you can see, it's very simple, guys. The idea is that we practice with this topic just a little bit, and remember, the most important is your production. That's all for today, my dear friends. See you soon. Bye.